And we're going to start going through some of these answers. So I'm going to turn my camera off so that I can turn my screen around. And we're going to start going through some of these. So if you're feeling brave and you're feeling like you can answer, then this is your time to shine. Okay, so for question 1, where we have 7x plus 14, do we have anyone who feels sort of confident to talk us through what you think our answer would be there?
I do.
Yay, Kamba, tell us what our answer will be.
7 open bracket 1x plus 2 close bracket.
Wonderful. Excellent. Okay. And now remember, when I'm doing factorization, the great thing with factorization is that we can always check our answers. So if we multiply that back in, we're going to get our 7x. And if we multiply that, we get our plus 14. So we always can check to see that we're right. Okay, question 2. Have I got a volunteer for question 2? No volunteer just yet?
Can I also do this one?
Yes, Kamba, you can also do number 2.
2 open bracket y 2 open bracket 1x 1y plus 2xy plus 3x.
Beautiful. Nice job. Okay. And then it was a Fancy who did a Fancy. I'm worried I'm saying your name wrong, a Fancy. Am I a Fancy?
It's offense. You were saying it right.
Oh my goodness, I get in my head and I panic. Okay. Fancy, can you please talk us through number 3? Because I know you got that one beautifully right.
The answer was y open bracket 3xy plus 7x plus 1 close bracket.
Beautiful. Woohoo! We are succeeding. Okay, we've got 2 more questions, question 4 and question 5. And I know those of you who are just joining us now, you've just seen these questions. So don't panic. This was just sort of a little waiting period while we're waiting for people to join. But I got someone who's seen question 4 and feels like they can answer it for us. Maybe Tristan?
I got A bracket 6b plus 2 close bracket.
Okay, so I like the A that you took out. What else can I take out as a common factor? What number can go into both 6 and 2? 2.
Oh.
Yeah.
2.
So then what would I be left with in my bracket?
3b plus
3b
2.
plus? Yeah.
Sorry.
Good. And Jaden, can I pick on you for our last one, for number 5?
Yeah, I got 3x bracket x plus 2.
Beautiful. Nice job, guys. Okay, for those of you who have just joined now, don't panic. You haven't missed a lesson. We were just recapping what we've done over the last couple of lessons, just to wait while people were joining, so don't panic. We, today, though, are going to move into a highest common bracket lesson. So we're going to look at something that looks like this. Okay, so, oh, sorry, guys. My screen is doing all kinds of crazy things today, so I'm sorry if it jumps all over the place on your side. Let's start by looking at A. Now, A should feel not scary at all. It should feel like what we've been doing over the last couple of lessons. It's just like a normal highest common factor question. Who thinks that they feel like they can talk us through what our answer for A would be? I'm happy to help you if you're struggling while you're working through it. But who thinks they can give it a go? Got a volunteer?
Can I try to answer?
Yes, you absolutely can try and answer. I'd love it if you did.
I got B.
Did I lose you there for a second?
I got B.
Okay, so what would be my common factor? What can I take out?
The M.
The M, yeah. Okay, so if I take the M out, what would I be left with from that first term?
The B.
Good. And then what would I be left with from the second term?
The 2.
There we go. Okay. So that's if we just had like a nice, normal, highest common factor situation. Okay. Just as a reminder for anyone who's new here, if you're struggling with your mic or something and you sort of, or if you're just feeling a little bit nervous to talk to me, which you really shouldn't be because I'm not scary at all, you're welcome to just write in the comments. And if I don't see it, someone will let me know. Okay. Cool. Okay, now we are going to sort of use this logic that we've just learned now of highest common factors. And instead of having one letter, we're actually going to take out a bracket. So it sounds really scary, but it's actually exactly the same. So in this first question, we had M times B, and then we had 2. I don't want to highlight that 2. We had 2 times M. And in this question, I have a bracket times B and 2 times that exact same bracket. So the important thing here is that these brackets that we're dealing with are identical to each other. They are identical brackets. Okay. I'm going to sort of talk you through this example. And if you are, sorry, Siamtanda, I didn't see that you couldn't see the screen. I'm going to quickly unshare my screen and then I'm going to reshare it in case anyone else can't see it as well. Okay, it'll come back on in a minute. Okay. Siamtanda, can you see it now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Okay, good. All right, so the important thing here is that we have identical brackets. And the same way where we took out this common M in this question, we're going to take out this common bracket of x plus 1. And you know how we kind of ignored those M's when we wrote what was left. We saw we had a B left and we had a 2. We're going to do the same thing. Because we're taking it out as a highest common factor, we're going to cross them out. And then we just write what we are left with. So we're left with a B from the first term, and we're left with a 2 from the second term. So this looks way scarier than highest common factors, but it's actually exactly the same, except instead of taking out one letter, we're taking out a whole bracket. Okay, I'm going to go through one more example with you, and then I'm going to let you try one by yourself and see how it goes. So in this one, I can see that I've got a highest common bracket of y minus 1. It's in both of my terms. Okay, so this is term 1 and this is term 2. And if I take that out as a highest common factor, when I take it out, I'm going to cross it out of both terms, and then I'm going to write what I'm left with. So in term 1, I'm left with 2x, and in term 2, I'm left with 3p. And that would be my whole answer for a question like this. So it seems like it's scary, but it's really not so bad. Do you feel like you might be able to try one? Can you give me like a thumbs up or a thumbs down or a sad face, any kind of emoji that you can? Okay, thumbs up to try. Remember, it doesn't matter if you get it wrong. Trying it's all part of the process. Good. Okay. Okay, so I would like you all to give that one a try for me. Sorry. And if you're feeling good with D, you can also give E a try. Let's see how those goes. So give them a try. I'm going to give you some time to work through them, and then we'll chat. Sorry, guys. I know how frustrating my screen is being. I think it'll be less frustrating if I do that. I hope.
I think I have the answer for D.
For D, okay. Do you feel confident to sort of talk us through your answer?
Yes.
Great. Okay, let's give D a try. What color would you like us to write with since you're prepared to answer?
Pink.
This pink?
Yes.
Okay, let's go. What am I going to take out as my highest common factor?
X plus Y.
Good. And when we take it out, we're going to get rid of it in both. And then what am I left with?
5 negative WT.
Yay! Well done. Awesome. Great. See, it's not so bad. Does it feel a bit easier actually than the highest common factors? I'm taking your silence as a yes. Oh, yay. Thank you, Canva, for that thumbs up. Feeding me joy. Thank you. Yay. Well done, guys. Okay. Okay. Who feels, or actually, let me just give you a little bit more time to finish off E. Those of you who are still working on it.
Ma'am, I think I've got the answer.
I'm so excited. Okay. What color would you like to use?
Blue.
Okay. We've got a range of blues. Tell me from left, like this light blue.
Yeah, that light blue.
Ooh, okay. Cool. What is my highest common bracket that I'm going to take out?
Open bracket, my y minus 2.
Good. And I'm going to get rid of it there. And what am I going to be left with?
A.
So close. This was a sneaky question. The A is beautiful, but there's something missing over here because we still have this minus sign. Does someone think that they can help me finish off this question?
Negative A.
Yeah, negative. And then we have to have a number.
-1.
Negative
minus
1. Yeah. So you know how if we had like 2x minus 2, if I take out 2 as my highest common factor, I can't forget that negative 1 because when I multiply it in, I have to get it. So this is a sneaky question, but there was that negative 1. Nice work. Good. Okay. This one, I'm going to recommend something first. So if this bracket is squared, I recommend you first write it out like this. So because it's squared, I'm going to write that bracket out twice. And then this is my term 1, and this is my term 2. Okay, so give that one a try. Am I missing any? Cool. Oh, wait, and I just saw your 1 now. Sorry. But yes, the 1 was correct. Tansley, do you think you could answer this question for me? Because I'm seeing you working and I feel like you've got a good vibe with this question. Do you think you'll be okay with it? If you're nervous, it's okay. I can help you if you're feeling stressed.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Can you tell me what I can take out as my highest common bracket? Oh, wait, hold on. Everyone else has gotten to choose their color. What color would you like to use?
Brown.
A brown. Okay. So like one of these lighter browns or like that type of brown?
A light brown.
Okay. Okay. So what did you take out as your highest common bracket? Oh, did I lose her? Oh, no, there you are. I think we might be having sound issues, but that's okay. I'll talk you guys through this one. Or actually, do we have another volunteer before I just step in to help
I'd like
out
to
here?
volunteer.
Woo! A volunteer. Let's go. What can I take out?
Bracket y plus 2 square.
Oh, I can't take out the square. You know why I can't? Because there isn't another one over here. So I'm only allowed to take out one, and then I'm going to cross one out from both of my terms.
Oh,
But once I've done that for you, do you think you could help me with what would be left here? What would be left in my term 1?
x plus 3.
So I have this x, and I still haven't crossed out this guy. So I also have to have my y plus 2, and then I'm going to have my plus 3. It was a nasty question. Did we get anyone, let's see with a thumbs up, did anyone land up getting this one? This was a horrible question. Oh my goodness, well done. Okay, yes, the confused face feels, okay. I'm going to give you a question which is very, very, very similar to this question, and let's see how you guys manage with it, okay? So it's going to be very similar, a little bit different, but mostly the same. Okay. So I'm going to call this f.2, and we'll say 3x minus 2 plus y x minus 2 squared. So now I want you to think, what was the first thing I did over here? And then how did we get the second line? Okay, so I want you all to give that a try. And let's see if we can change some of those confused faces to thumbs up.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
machine is for team.
Oh, sorry, sweetheart, you're cracking up just a little bit. Can you try and say that again for me?
The screen's fallen.
Oh, Simpiwe, I can't hear you properly. You know what? Could you maybe type it in the comments for me? Oh. Banele, how are you feeling with this question? Okay. Okay. Do we have a volunteer?
I have an answer.
Oh, okay, Kamba. Kamba, can you tell me the first thing that I need to do before oh, Kamba, what color would you like to use?
I would like navy
A navy,
or dark blue.
like this type of dark blue.
Yes.
Okay. What's the first thing that I did over here that I need to do to this question?
You put two of the
The one that's squared.
yes.
Okay. So I'm going to just rewrite this, and then I'm going to write that bracket out twice. Okay, beautiful. Canva, what did you then take out as your highest common factor?
Bracket x minus 2.
Beautiful, that's an amazing start. And then I'm going to take it away from each of my terms. Okay, what am I left with?
Then you say plus bracket 3 3 plus y bracket x minus 2.
That is 100% right. Well done. And that's a really hard question. For those of you who struggled with the previous one like this, did this one feel a little bit easier? Did we get any, like, can you show me with your thumbs ups or downs? I don't mind. Remember, if you're not happy and it's a thumbs down, that's also okay. Okay, that's okay. Oh, a party hat. Well, that's very exciting. Okay, some thumbs up. All right. Okay, let's try another one. This one is also a little bit sneaky. And if you're feeling good with G, you can give H a try. These are the last ones we're going to deal with today. So let's see how this goes. My sort of advice for both of these is that the first step should feel nice and easy because it's what we've done. And then there's going to be something else we can do. See if anyone else can figure out what that something else is going to be. Yes, okay, your answer, Fencer, is completely right. But there's a second step that we can do after that line. Try and have a look at your second bracket and see if you can figure out what else I could still take out. But what you've done so far is beautiful. All right, let's give G a go. Okay, so I'm going to write Fencer's answer as the first line over here that she wrote in the comments because it was beautiful. So I can take out, this is my identical bracket. So I can take out x minus 1 as my highest common factor. And I would be left with 2x, because I'm crossing it out of both, minus x squared. But now what I should see is that actually in this bracket over here, I have a sneaky highest common factor that's snuck in there. What can go into both 2x and x squared? Who thinks they can answer that question for me? X, well done. Okay, so x can go... So, sorry, for those of you who aren't seeing the comments, I'm not talking to myself. People have answered, and I'm responding to what they're writing in the comments. Okay, so we've got a highest common factor of x that we can take out. So from here, we've got our x minus 1, and then we can take out a highest common factor of x, and we're left with 2 minus x. So here we're like combining ideas. This step is perfectly fine, and there's nothing wrong with it. But you know how in maths we can be like, we like things to look a special way. And so most of your teachers would want you to move that to the front. But there's nothing wrong with that step. You can leave it there. Okay, we are going to call it a day over there. I'm going to just jump to some questions that I want you to do as we finish up. So there are 3 exit ticket questions that I would like you all to give a go. They sort of deal with everything that we've covered in this lesson. It goes from easiest to hardest. So if you're able to do 1 and 2, then I'm really, really happy. If you're able to do 1 and 3, then I'm going to be jumping for joy. So let's see how far you get with these, and we'll go through the answers, okay?
I think I have the answer for 1.
Okay, do you want to give me the answer for 1? Let's go through it. What did you get for 1?
4xy bracket 2y plus 1 brackets.
That is wonderful. Can I see with some thumbs ups who got question 1 right so far? Great. Okay, 1 confused face, that's still okay. Don't worry. If you got question 1, just give me a thumbs up, or you can, then we can see how things are going. Oh, sorry, I see it shrunk again.
Ma'am, I think
Yeah.
I've got the answer for number 2.
For 2, okay. Can you talk me through question 2? What are you going to take out?
I'm going to take out the highest common factor, which is x plus 2.
Oops, sorry. Good. X plus 2, and what are you going to be left with?
I'm going to be left with 3 minus y.
Yay! Guys, I'm getting very excited. Okay, that's really good. Let's see. Yay, clapping. Woohoo. Okay, let's see who can tackle our last one. So number 3 is our hardest one. And see if we can get a volunteer to do number 3 for us. Have we got a volunteer for number 3? Yay! I'm seeing answers in the comments. Beautiful. Okay. So I'm going to write the answer that I'm seeing in the comment there. We're going to take out x minus 1 as our common factor, and we're left with y, x minus 1 minus 2. Awesome job, guys. Oh, I'm really proud of you. You did really good work today. Did you feel sort of that it was that you're getting better slowly as these are moving forward? Are they feeling a little bit better? Can I see? Yeah. Okay. Okay. I think you have got some homework to do. There we go. Okay, I just wanted to find you. All right, guys. So I'm gonna say goodbye to you from here, and I'm gonna pass the screen on to my release. But I'm really proud of you. You did such good work tonight. Well done.
Hey everybody, let's give ourselves a clap for doing such hard work this evening. Well done, and for pitching. Please join me with a little clap emoji. Wonderful. And also one more for Ms. G for giving us such a good lesson. Okay, so what I do want to ask you, just like last time, Ms. G asked you to rate your understanding, how you felt about the lesson, how you did from 1 to 10. So if you could again in the chat, just type how you felt about today and how you feel about factorizing overall, just from 1 to 10. If you could put that in the chat, that would be great. You can do that now, please. I've got a 7, wonderful. Please, guys, everyone, if you could just put a score from 1 to 10. If you say 10, I understand, 100%, I feel good, I feel positive. And if you say maybe 5, I'm getting there, I still have some questions, but I'm getting there. And then maybe if you say a 2, then you're not feeling so great, but you can choose a number from 1 to 10. Okay. 15, wow. Great. Wonderful. Thanks, guys. Then I just want to talk to you about a few more things. I'm going to share my screen with you. Keep putting your scores in if you haven't done so yet. Okay, so we are doing our grade 9 factorizing, and just to remind you that this was our 3rd lesson, and we did common bracket, so you still have 3 more lessons left. Next one is going to be on Thursday, so we hope to see you all here again on Thursday. Right, and then we have a little surprise for you, because we do want everyone to, when you finish here, go onto the Watobi app and do your factorizing lessons and your practice on the app. So we thought what we'd do today is do a little competition just to show you how people are actually working on the app and how many activities people are doing. So we're going to do this every week, and we can see who can do the most activities on the app. So some of you are doing really well, and I'm going to put the top 5 on just now. But some of you still need to make a start on the app. Some of you have not done any activities on the app. So I hope that you are encouraged to join in this race and get going. Work on the app. I'm going to tell you which activities to do. If you don't know, then we will tell you. But for now, I just want to put our leaderboard up. And so well done to our Piwe. He did 13 activities on the app this week. Waden, he came 2nd. He did 10. Neo did 6, and Jaden also did 6, and Gerald did 5. So let's clap for those guys. They did really well. They worked well on the app, and I encourage everyone else to do the same. Okay, wonderful. And then lastly, I'm going to show you again where to go on the app and what to do. So you go to pick a topic. You go up to topics, and you pick a topic, algebraic expressions. And you scroll down, you have to go all the way to the bottom to factorizing. And there you will find the factorizing lessons that you can do. You can go all the way to the ones that I've circled, but you can go a bit further today as well. Just don't do any of the trinomials. If you've done them in school, give them a try, but we haven't done them here yet. So you don't, you can wait for your lesson before you do them. All right. So thanks, everybody. And Ms. G, I don't think, is there anything else from your side, or can we let everyone go?
No, I'm all good. They can all just have a good evening.
Okay. Great. Thank you, everybody, and see you Thursday.
Bye, guys.
Bye.